Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca, and if you hadn't noticed, this is a voiceover because Miss Thing on the screen here forgot to turn on her microphone. I don't know how I still do this after multiple years of this being my job. I'm just doing a little recap telling you what we're going to be doing in this video, probably taking a deep breath. Taking a sigh. Anyway, this is going to be a weekend vlog where I just take you through a couple days in my life. I'm seeing some friends. I'm gonna do some outdoor stuff. It's gonna be super fun. Ooh, speaking of outdoor stuff, I did get some new running shoes. These are my Hokas. They are the Clifton 8s, and I'm so excited about these. I had to order them from a local running store, which I was like, come on, guys. Getting these shoes was like a whole thing. I had to travel around to like a bunch of different stores in Columbia, and then I finally found a store that carried them, and then they didn't have them in my size. Anyway, long story short, I got some new Hot Girl walking shoes, and I'm super excited to have these. And then I have a little bit of a grocery haul. So I've been trying to do more cut flowers in my home. I mean, I know that I have houseplants, but truly like the color of flowers cannot be beat. So I just love having sunflowers lately. I have a bunch of sunflowers in my backyard, and hopefully they will be blooming soon so that I can just get them from my yard. But yeah, I also got a few other groceries, as you can see here. And this evening I'm actually going to be doing this is a Thursday night, so I'm going to be doing a little Patreon live session with some patrons on my second tier, my Pepperomia pals, and we had a blast. So I hope that you're excited for this video. We have a lot of fun stuff happening, so let's get into it. Okay, next on my agenda is to tell you a little bit about Ana Luisa. I have a package from them, and I'm excited to open it up and show you what I got from them. So I know I talk about them on my channel quite a bit and just in my regular life because I really like their stuff. But Ana Luisa is a New York-based sustainable jewelry company. Their pieces start at $39, and they are all so beautiful. They're made in small batches, released every Friday, so they're constantly coming up with new styles, but not in a way that's overly trendy and wasteful. So they have a really big commitment to sustainability. They are a carbon neutral company, carbon and water neutral actually, and they have a lot of information on their website about their sustainability practices and their ethical practices, like with their workers and stuff like that. It is really important to me that products that I buy and support are ethical all the way through, and they have a ton of information on their website to back up what they're saying. I find that when a company says that they're sustainable and ethical, but they don't really have anything on their website about it, like concrete information, they're probably not being very honest. But I have some new pieces I want to show you. So this is the Sienna. I really just love like the dainty look of it with the gold. Their jewelry is gold plated on brass or sterling silver, and their diamonds are also lab grown, which is really nice. And oh, okay, so I have the Adeline earrings here. This is one of their newer pieces, and they are so beautiful. I'm actually gonna put these on right now because I don't have earrings in, and my ears are feeling naked. And I love these for summer. I think they're so cute and just like dainty. Okay, can you see? Oh, it just looks so delicate and beautiful. I love it. Okay, and last but not least, we have one that's really cool. I feel like this one would look cool with like a like deep v-neck. You know that shirt I had, the Crowded Faces shirt? I feel like that would look really good with this. This is the Becca necklace. It is so pretty. It has like a long cascading chain piece, and it's so delicate. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So if you are interested in checking out Ana Luisa, I will link all of these pieces down below, and I have a code. It's Becca Calhoun 10, and that'll get you 10% off your order, which is really nice. And also something that I said last time about these pouches, these are some canvas pouches with little magnetic snaps. These are so nice, and I love them. They're great for like having like a coin purse if you are, well, see, Americans don't really carry coins that often, but anytime I'm traveling somewhere where they use euros or something, the coins really stack up. So I like having a little coin purse, and I have used one of these as that before. But I mentioned that these would be really cute to make little sewing kits and give them to people. And so I have an example. This was a sewing kit I just like found in a hotel, like on the bathroom counter. and I kept it because I was thinking I should put it inside of this, and like if I wanted to make a sewing kit for one of my friends, I could easily just like use a piece of cardboard, or honestly I could even use like this paper, this like backing paper, and make a sewing kit. It's just like a bunch of different colors of thread and then buttons and a needle, and that's really all there is in here, and a safety pin. And like since you're making it yourself, you could add in like a few, I don't know, if you have like specific colors that you oftentimes wear, you can customize the colors on your sewing kit. And look how nicely that fits in here. It just, I don't know, it just like looks really nice, and it's better than having this just like plastic bag holding all of your sewing stuff. So anyway, you just wouldn't even know it's in your bag because it's so thin and compact. Like I could probably even slide this into my wallet and I wouldn't notice. If you're interested in checking out Ana Luisa, I highly recommend them. Go ahead and check the link in the description box below, and enjoy rocking your beautiful new pieces. Well, good morning. It is a new fresh day. The birds are singing and I am in the Starbucks drive-thru. So I'd say it's going pretty well so far. I am on the way to Springfield to see my friends, and I'm super excited. I got a little bit of an early start because number one, I wanted Starbucks, and number two, I just wanted to give myself plenty of time. I have become one of those people and I love it. Well, actually I'm sometimes that person. Not all the time. I can't even say that I am that person, but anyway, good morning. I made it to Springfield, and we are meeting up at the Lake Springfield Park boathouse because we are going to rent some kayaks or canoes or something, and we're gonna just like hang out on the Springfield Lake. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be so fun to hang out with some friends. I'm going to put on some sunscreen now before they get here, although yeah, I see my friend's car. I brought my Tula sunscreen, and then I realized I don't have anything for my arms, which kind of stinks. I guess I would have to use this on my arms, and it's very expensive and I don't want to do that. But they just rolled up. Hey! Hi. Oh my gosh, you look so good! Oh, hi! Oh my gosh! Look at us! We're in Springfield, Missouri together! I love it! We have spent some time lathering up, yeah, baby. And we are sun safe. Mm-hmm. Sun safe. So,
sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. This is a development in my life personally, because 10 years ago I would have been like, let's just go.
F the sunscreen.
Even 5 years ago.
You can still get a tan with sunscreen.
You can still get tan with the sunblock.
And you don't look
like a leather bag.
You won't look like a leather bag. We rented a 3-person canoe. Well, technically it's a 2-person canoe, but they said we could put 3 people in it. And I'm hoping that it'll be fun. Canoeing is one of those things that's like always fun in theory, and then when you actually start doing it, you're like, wow, this is a lot of work.
I have these electrolytes, and I have these yummier electrolytes, because these have sugar. So let's begin here.
Yes.
Shall we?
Daniel buys the zero sugar
That's
Gatorade.
Hilarious. Of course he just buys Gatorade to just have recreationally.
He has it, but he buys, okay, again, he buys a zero sugar, which whenever I drink one, it takes me like days to finish it.
Yeah, same.
Days. Because
I bet he drinks this in like an hour.
Yeah. Yes, if that. But like if he gets the with sugar version, I drink it in like an hour, just like him. And he's like, what's the issue? I'm like, it's gross, it's watered down.
What's the issue?
I want the sugar. If you want me to drink it in a timely fashion, I need the sugar.
Oh, there's sugar in there.
Oh, there's sugar.
Yummy.
See, I could down that in a second.
Right?
Oh, I just love the blue
Want some
one.
sugar, Julia?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, let's go get our boat. Oh my gosh.
Oh, mercy me.
Mercy.
Breath got taken away by the green. I don't have any breath.
No breath left. It's just beautiful.
It's ridiculously pretty.
Oh my gosh. What is going on? Oh, it's a little dragonfly. Wow. Y'all, I want to say don't sleep on Missouri too much, all right? It is very pretty.
It's so pretty.
Effortlessly beautiful, although this water does look nasty. The water's a little grimy. We were going to swim though. So anyway, just wanted to show you the view. But yeah, we have been out on the water for like an hour. We stopped, had a little chit chat, and now we're on the water again. We just came through this canal.
What?
We came through this canal thing that it's like a neighborhood street, except that it's water. Good morning, everybody. It is a new day, and yesterday was so much fun hanging out with my friends. It's just like refreshing to hang out with them and to see them, and it was just the best time. We went kayaking, or not kayaking, we went canoeing like you saw, and then afterwards we went to the mall because we wanted to go to Aerie and get some undies. And then I got some bike shorts, and then we went over to Old Navy where I found pretty see-through, so I'm just gonna do this, but like look at how cute. It's like the perfect summer sleep set for me because I usually get cold still because my house like stays pretty cool, and it's just perfect for me because it has long pants and it was just so comfortable last night. So I'm gonna start the day by making a chai, and I wanted to show you how I've been doing it because I have like new coffee gadgets. So I think that I mentioned before, or maybe I didn't, but I got this coffee maker when I was in Miami a few weeks ago. I finally found a single cup espresso maker and I'm so excited. But I don't think I'm gonna have espresso in my coffee today. But I wanted to show you guys this. It's so cute. It has been so hard to find a single cup. I've been able to find like 4 cups or 3 cups, but never a single. And I'm the only person who would even drink this. And I'd only want like 1. So anyway, it's just really cool that I found that. And then I also got this milk frother, and I've been eyeing it. Like I had it on like in my cart for so long, and then I finally just got it. And yeah, it has like all the hot options. Like you can actually just like heat up your drinks without foam, or you can add foam, or you could do cold foam, which is what I do. So I'll make the chai. Like I make chai. I don't really drink coffee, so I'll make chai and then I'll put some of it into here, and then I will just like foam out the top of it. And I'm not even kidding. It tastes exactly like the chai I used to have at my local coffee shop in Tucson, because I buy the same concentrate that they use. This is from Maya Chai, and this is the Devi chai. So this one's a bit more herbal, and they have another one that is a lot more sweet. I actually like coming off of this sweet one to this one because I wanted to try this one out. I thought it would be more spicy, and it is kind of more spicy, but I wouldn't consider this spicy chai. You know what I mean? It has a little bit more of an herbally flavor, but when I first started using this one after using the sweet one, I didn't really like it. But now that I'm like halfway through, or like more than halfway through the jug, I actually really do like it. Anyway, this is like I think $60 or something, so it's a little expensive on the front end of it, but you get like so many cups. Like I ordered this, I don't even know when, like probably 6 months ago, and I'm only this far in. And I have a chai like sometimes twice a day, but not every day. But you know, sometimes I get in the mood to have a chai. So anyway, let me show you what I do. I think I'm gonna do a big one today, since I have a fresh oat milk carton as well. So first of all, I put my pumps of chai in. Usually I do like 2 full pumps for this size, 2.5. It just depends. Fill the rest with oat milk. That's perfect. And then here's the little disc that the frother has to sit on. So then I just like put in a little bit. There's like a minimum. Okay, there we go. And of course I always spill it. Go over to cold foam, press on. Okay, poured the chai into the ice cup. I've got my foam, and then you just pour that right on top. And I've got more foam for my next cup. I'm probably just gonna just throw that in here. Usually I have like a little bit of extra. So yeah, that's how I make my morning chai. And it is absolutely delicious. I feel like I'm in a coffee shop. The best part of these chais is the foam just tastes so good. Like, I'm a big foam girl. So with this, I can have as much foam as I want, and it's delicious. It is so hot and humid. My camera is like fogging up, but we're finally going out to work on the greenhouse. I feel like there's like no point in me even filming this right now, but anyway, we're going out. That's the update. We've had a change of plans. We started working on the greenhouse, and then we had to cut a very specific angle on one of the pieces of wood, and I just had a moment where I said, why don't we have a miter saw? We've been needing a miter saw for a long time, so now we're gonna go to Home Depot and see if we can find a miter saw. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. So I have been a bad vlogger the last 2 days. It's been a really hard weekend, honestly. On Friday morning, on the way to seeing my friends, we got the news of Roe v. Wade, and I don't really have the capacity to go into detail about how I'm feeling, but it's been a really hard last couple of days. I'm just feeling really sad, and yesterday it was really hard. So today I'm trying to move out of like the sadness and sort of move into action and see, you know, what I can do for my local community and just things like that. So if you're also feeling the sadness of the ruling, there's a lot we can do in our local communities, especially if you live in a state that had trigger laws or anything like that established, like Missouri where I live. It was like within 5 minutes, I think, the first state to put in like really strict laws. So yeah, I'm a little nervous to live here, to be honest, but I have it really easy comparatively, and so I'm gonna do my best to like use my resources and my privilege to benefit others and like see what I can do in my local community. There's already a lot of established groups in Missouri, so I would suggest, you know, if you're feeling passionate about this, to look up your local area and see what communities or what organizations are already put together and see if they need volunteers, donations if you have the means, or whatever. Anyway, that's all I want to say about it. But today I'm going to attempt to have a good day and be productive because I really need it. My house is a disaster. My laundry situation is heinous. So what I've been doing the last like couple of days prior to this weekend is setting an alarm or setting a timer for 30 minutes in the morning after I've had breakfast, after I've had my chai, or like during my chai era in the morning. I will set a 30-minute timer and clean and organize and get things just like back together, especially on like a Monday. I don't know what it is, but like on Sundays and just weekends in general, I don't see, it's probably because I work from home and I'm self-employed, so I like have the ability to do this. I was not like this when I was like a teacher. Mondays, that seems to be my reset day. So that seems to be my typical like Sunday. But I do also work on Mondays. Like, it's my cleanup day for home and work. I've been in a doom scrolling state for the last 3 days, and it was like, ooh, I don't like that one. Okay, that's better. And like for like the last, let's say 24 hours, I haven't really been wanting to doom scroll for comfort, but I had no, well, I did have a choice, but like anything that I look at online is like about the situation. So like I almost like could not be on my phone yesterday, but because I'm self-destructive, I still was. So I need to just like pull away from my phone and social media today and just put my nose down and work and get things done. So we're setting a timer and we are going to clean as much as we can in 30 minutes, and yeah. Okay, that truly felt like the longest 30 minutes of my life. It just kept going on, and actually at a certain point I forgot that I was even timing myself until I was vacuuming and I heard the little alarm. So it's good to just like have a set amount of time that you're gonna do this, number one, to get yourself to do it for myself. And number two, it gets you to stop cleaning, because I'm a person, when I'm starting a task, I have to freaking do all of it. So I think if the alarm didn't go off, I would have cleaned my entire room, the spare room, the bathrooms, and I have to work today. So I can't like dedicate an entire day to cleaning. But throughout the day, if I have breaks and moments, I will definitely be running a load of laundry and doing other things like that. So yeah, that is sort of what I've implemented as a way to help keep my space clean, because my mind feels very messy when my space is messy, and it's really hard for me to keep my space clean and like tidy. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a dirty person, but I am a messy person. So I kind of just like leave a trail of things everywhere I go. And I'm really trying not to be like that, because it really only stresses myself out in the long run. So each morning, it's not always 30 minutes as well. Like today it was extra bad. But anyway, that's been my little trick to get myself to keep my space tidy, and super helpful. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for the day, and then get to like filming a video, because I have to film and edit a video to submit to a brand today. And I've been procrastinating. Actually, I have 2 videos to film for brands today. All right, out of the shower, and I got dressed. This is my little OOTD for my first filming section. This is a linen dress. It is 100% linen. I think it's originally from J. Crew, but I thrifted it in Miami, and I think it was like maybe $5 to $10. I don't really remember. But yeah, I love it. I don't know how well you can really see it on my white shower curtain here, but it's just like a long linen dress, and I love it so much. Anytime I find linen at the thrift store, I'm like truly on cloud 9. Like, it is the most exciting thing ever. So I'm just gonna get ready now and get ready with me. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full get ready with me sequence. It's really not that much to it. First, I gotta do my hair. So I normally just like blow dry it a bit to help it start to dry, and then I blow out my bangs so that they are styled, and the rest of my hair more or less air dries. It always makes me a little sweaty. Okay, so the bangs are done. I feel like my bangs always look better on day 2 because they're not as like soft, but I can definitely put hairspray in them to make them a bit more gritty if I wanted. But this is pretty good. I like when it has a little split down the middle and it kind of like feathers out to the edges. That's a little bit more my bangs vibe this time. And also this keeps like, I have a bra on thankfully, but it keeps like opening up like if I bend down. So this dress would not be a good one for like plant chores videos, because I would be bending over a lot and you'd just see right through it. Anyway, I'm going to put on some mascara. This is the mascara that I use. It is like the pinnacle of drugstore makeup. I am a drugstore makeup gal. I just have to admit that to myself. So I really like this one because it is one of those that makes the mascara into like tubes. So when you remove it, it just comes off in pieces and it's not like black all down your face, which I much prefer. I actually had to use a different mascara for a while because I ran out of this one and I was just being lazy about going to the store. And it was horrible. And as soon as I saw this at Hy-Vee, I got it. I picked it up real quickly. So I'm gonna put this on. The other thing that I'm probably gonna put on is, I don't know. Oh, this is what I was using, Big Lash. I don't like it. And also, because I knew that I was gonna throw it away, I used it while I had conjunctivitis. Well, like the end of conjunctivitis, because you're not supposed to wear eye makeup. But after I got COVID a couple weeks ago, I got pink eye, which is actually very common. I've learned, so I felt a little bit better about it. But yeah, so you can't use like the same like makeup products like that you use on your eyes if you use them while you have conjunctivitis, or even like maybe even the day before. You have to get like all new makeup products. So thankfully I don't really wear eye makeup besides mascara. And when I actually did develop conjunctivitis, I had COVID, so I wasn't like wearing makeup because I was sick. So I actually need to throw this away. Oops. But yeah, towards the end of me having conjunctivitis, or pink eye is what it's called, like colloquially, weird word. I had to film some videos and oh, it was rough, but we do what we can, you know. Okay, also something that I discovered is really nice. So I use the Tula moisturizer. I really like it. It smells nice, it feels good. And I finished this one, so I have an empty of it, and I realized, wait, this container is actually kind of perfect to hold jewelry. So like I have a full-on jewelry box, like a travel jewelry box, but I never use it. Like it's kind of difficult to like put jewelry in it. So I actually painted it on this channel. I thrifted this, and it's like really cool for like rings, but I never travel with rings. And like, I don't remember what this is originally supposed to be, but I feel like I want to like rework it so that I could put necklaces up here, because I mostly travel with necklaces and earrings. So if I could find a way to make this more adaptable for that, I feel like I would bring this more often. But like, okay, the size comparison between this and this, I mean, I don't travel with that much jewelry anyway, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that or if I'm gonna keep it. But anyway, I've got a necklace in here, 2 pairs of earrings, and a little ear cuff. And I just have it in this little container, and it was really convenient to travel. I did that when I was going to Miami, and it was great. So anyway, I have a new little pot of this moisturizer, and I really like it. It feels very light. It's great. So I normally only moisturize my eyes down because my forehead, I don't know, I probably should also do my forehead, but because I have bangs, I just try not to put extra product there because I already have like extra oil on my skin just because I have hair there. So when I have bangs, I don't usually mess with my forehead, because right now I'm having a little breakout on my forehead. I'm not exactly sure why, but anyway, I just try to like leave it alone, especially if I'm wearing my bangs down, to not add any extra stuff to the mix. Okay, so my mascara is on. I don't know if you can really even see what it looks like, but I think it just looks really natural and like exactly like my eyelashes, except a little bit longer, and I like that natural eyelash look. So the last thing I'm gonna put on, because I am like sweating as I'm sitting in here. It's humid, it's hot. The lights in my bathroom heat up the room. I gotta get out of here. So I'm going to be wearing the Muy Caliente lipstick from Nip Lips, which is one of my favorite beauty companies. So I know that I said, I'm contradicting myself a lot right now. I know that I said that I am a big like drugstore over-the-counter makeup person. Over-the-counter, I think it's just drugstore. I really love this brand. It's a local company out of Tucson, and I saw them at a few different markets and love them so much. It's a cruelty-free and like all natural beauty brand, and for a really long time, like during the pandemic, they kind of went away because, I mean, it's a lipstick brand and everybody was wearing masks, so they were kind of like, let's pump the brakes here. So they are finally back and making posts on Instagram, and I cannot tell you the relief that I feel, because this lipstick, my dog thought it was food, so it is like chewed up pretty adequately, but this lipstick is literally my favorite thing in the world. So what they do is they match your perfect shade to your nipples. And so on their app, they have an app, or they used to have an app. I'm not sure how it's actually gonna work out now with their new, like they kind of like are relaunching. So I don't know if everything will be exactly the same, but basically on their app, you like use the camera and they're not taking a picture of your nipple, but they're just getting like the color. And based on the color of your nipple, that is, well, it's said that the color that's closest to your nipple is your perfect lip shade. And every time I wear this, I get compliments. I get compliments about just like the shade in general, or like how good it looks. And I honestly really believe it. So this is not like the color of my nipple, but it is like from their line, the most similar. And I have another one from them. Like you can definitely shop outside of your specific color. This one, it looks a lot darker than it actually is. It actually goes on like a, sort of like a light purpley. And then you can actually add on like more layers depending on how pigmented you want it. But I usually go relatively light. And it's just really nice. It feels like chapstick as well. So I really like it. Okay, so here's with, here's without. I mean, my top lip is really small, so I don't know if this is even like a good explanation, but yeah, there we go. And that's just one layer, and I could definitely build upon that if I wanted to, but I usually just do one layer just to keep it light, and that way if it like rubs off, you don't really notice all that much. So anyway, I'm all ready for the day. My hair just needs to finish air drying, and I think it looks pretty much dry, so I could probably start filming a video pretty soon, but I'm just gonna get set up and start, yeah, just get set up and get ready to film a video. The amount of joy that is currently coming out of me right now, I am so happy. It is a beautiful day outside. I was sitting inside working on the computer, and I try not to spend that much time on the computer because it gives me a headache. Like, I used to have really bad problems with migraines. Once I started working for myself and I could decide like, okay, at this point, I'm gonna stop working on my computer and I'm gonna go outside, or I'm going to film a video, whatever, my migraines significantly improved, and I pretty much never get them anymore. It's very rare. But anyway, I'm out right now. I'm doing like a little picnic in the grass moment because, first of all, look at my beautiful quilt. I love using this quilt as a blanket to sit on for like a moment like this. I've never done it before, and it's actually an incomplete quilt. I have to do the border still, like the binding, but you know, I figured let's bring it out here. It's definitely perfect for the summer vibe. And I bought these houses, these bird houses, a couple weeks ago, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to paint them. So I've got a long one, I've got like a floral one, if you can see that, and then I've got one that kind of reminds me of a boat. And so yeah, I brought out some like paper bags to paint on top of because I don't want to get paint on my blanket, obviously. But I think if I did, it would just be more character. But of course, we want to protect the beautiful quilt and my beautiful dress. I actually didn't even think about that. I just made this dress a few days ago. Sorry, my camera ran out of memory. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get to painting now. The dogs are just like loving running around out here. It's so cute seeing them. I think I'm first going to do this one just because I think I wanted to keep this one pretty simple. It has been a few hours since I've updated, but I have just been loving sitting out here. This is so nice. I really want to commit to doing this more often. Just like sitting on a blanket outside. I don't know, it just reminds you of being a kid, and it's just really, really fun. So also I want to show you the birdhouses because I'm done painting them. And we're gonna go in no personal favorite order, just a general order. First, we've got this house, which I have named the Copenhagen house because it reminds me of all of those like tall, colorful like homes in Copenhagen, all right on the water. So it's blue with yellow accents, and I love it. This one is called the boathouse, and this one is probably the simplest, but it might be my favorite, to be honest, because I just love the simplicity. I love like the woodwork on this one. So there's the boathouse. And then we're gonna call this one, I don't know, Flower Power. The Flower Power house. Or the hippie house, I don't know. It is definitely the one that needed the most detail, and it's the one that probably looks the worst because these flowers were really hard to paint around, but there is the Flower Power house. And yeah, I love all of them. Do I think that birds are actually gonna move in? Probably not, but they are really beautiful just to like have around, and I'll definitely be hanging them up just like, I don't know where, but just in different places around the property, because why the heck not? This one is just so cool. I think this one is my favorite, honestly. So anyway, I just wanted to sign off now and say thank you so much for watching this video and joining me on a few days in my life. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out, and yeah, I hope that you're inspired to do little things like this and sit outside with a blanket at a park or at your house or whatever it may be. Just finding ways to reconnect to nature and yeah, be outside if you can. If it's safe to be outside, because I know that in Tucson and other places where it's very hot, it's not always safe to be outside in the summer. So I think that's a big reason why I just have loved living here, is because I can like do this kind of stuff in the summertime. But anyway, enough rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.